Hello and welcome to Our Irish Life. It is a glorious evening here in Wexford and myself and Owen are heading off for a date night in town. He had spotted that Kelly's on the corner where we were in a previous video for Father's Day was doing a Mexican themed night, so there's going to be tacos, Mexican street food, there's margaritas, different cocktails and some music. So we are going to head into town, go to that, do some taste testing, have a few drinks, enjoy the beautiful weather and take you along with us and see where we end up for the rest of the evening. So here we are at the food yard in Kelly's on the corner. It was very busy and such a lovely atmosphere, but I could not record too much as there were so many people around. So we did stop off at the Mexican food stand and we ended up going with some adobo chicken tacos and also some nachos with guac and pico, which were both delicious. We did not manage to get a seat in here, so we did actually head into Kelly's bar itself. They allow you to bring in the food with you and then get some drinks in there if that is what you would like to do. So then we got a drink, Owen got a Guinness, I got a pint of Orchard Thieves, and we tucked into our food to see what it was like. The nachos with the guac and pico were super tasty, really refreshing and not too heavy, which was lovely on such a hot day. The chicken tacos were also really lovely, so full of flavour, but again not too heavy, light and just lovely with the crunchy veg and pico and super flavourful chicken, so it was amazing. The cost for the two of these then, I think it was €10 for the tacos and €5 for the nachos, so €15 altogether, which was really good. There were plenty of options which may not have been clear from the menu I showed earlier, but they did have ribs and they had mac and cheese options. They also had an option for a topping on your nachos, so you could have got some beef or you could have got some of the chicken that we had on our tacos as well. So plenty of things to choose from. There were also cocktails available in the kind of disco area I showed you earlier, but they were all tequila based, and myself and Owen do like tequila but not always in cocktail form, so we just decided to stick with our normal everyday drinks and get some nice exciting food instead. Trying to be ladylike while eating a very messy taco is definitely not one of my strong points, but it was super delicious, so it was well worth it. After we had finished our delicious food and drinks, we decided to take a walk along the quay to head down towards the Crown, which is another bar that is here in Wexford, but is down the opposite end of the town to Kelly's on the corner. It was a beautiful evening, so it was a perfect way to cool down to come for a walk along here. As you saw just there a minute ago, there was the picture for the Quay that is going on again this year in Wexford Town. We had such a lovely time last year that we are hoping to bring you along with us this year to show you exactly what happens. It's a lovely festival that is full of traditional Irish music. There's lots of stalls set up here on the quay and different places you can grab food and drinks and stuff like that. So it'll be well worth coming along with us to see exactly what it's like. It is a fabulous example of lovely traditional Irish culture and traditional music and stuff like that, so definitely one to check out. So here we are at the Crown Bar. We decided to come here because we would like to watch the Lions rugby match that was on, and this is a good spot for great atmosphere, and also they do tend to have the sports on the TVs for a little while. They were also due to have a band later on in the evening, so we were just thinking if we wanted to stay out for that little bit longer, it would be a good place to come. For anyone who is not familiar with Wexford or maybe considering visiting for the Fleadh or whatever it may be, this is a really good spot. They also do offer accommodation, so they have hotel rooms where you do a self check-in. It may be a little bit noisier, I'm not sure, I have never stayed here. They do have quite late music on, but it's just if it's somewhere central that you're looking for, it's very close to lots of bars and restaurants. You can go for a lovely walk along the town and quay, so it is a good spot to check out if you're looking to come for a visit.
Oh, and that is the coolest glass.
We sat in the main bar today because we wanted to watch the rugby, but there is a bigger, brighter back area where there's a lot more space, and there's another bar outside. They do lots of different things here as well, like you can rent an area for like hens or stags or whatever it may be. They also have lots of tribute bands going on quite a lot and different events to check out. So definitely a good spot to keep an eye on for all the events they do. We then decided to head off to another pub for a little while and then come back later on for the live music. I did try show you this sign, it didn't work out very well. It did say good vibes only and was really cute, but it was so bright I actually couldn't get it to focus at all. So this is the street we were coming out on, and as I was saying earlier, there's a lot of pubs around and restaurants and stuff like that. So if we come out of here and just take a walk down the street, there is another bar called T Morris, so that is where we were heading just for a little bit of a change of scenery, and then we'd head back later on for the live music. T Morris was quite busy this evening. It is a very popular spot for hen and stag parties, so there can be quite large groups of people in here. It has a really great atmosphere and there's plenty of seating options out in a smoking area behind, and also a few options to sit on the street out the front as well. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on our lovely date night. Myself and Owen had a wonderful time in town, having our tacos and going to different pubs and stuff like that. So we hope you enjoyed coming along with us and experiencing a bit of what Wexford Town has to offer and different places to go. We are planning on going to the beach tomorrow and going for maybe a little sea swim with the kids to try and wash off some of the cobwebs now tomorrow when we may be feeling a little bit tired from being back quite late. So we're going to make the most of the rest of our weekend. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon for more of Our Irish Life.